The recent Kanye drama might be the worst schizophrenic mental break we have seen from him so far. It has gotten his fans so mad to the point where they are peeing on their own laptops out of frustration. And I can't even really blame them, because they all have come to terms with the fact that him making Graduation cannot save his credibility anymore, especially after announcing his new Nazi merch drop and him posting 18+ content on Twitter. But we're getting too far ahead of ourselves. Let's go back to the beginning. So what seems to have started all of this is actually one of the largest year-round events in the US and in all of entertainment, the Grammys. Kanye would pull up to the Grammys with his new wife, Bianca Censori, and it would seem that Bianca Censori needed some Bianca censorship because she was nude, butt naked, full moon on display, and then Kanye and Bianca would promptly leave and not even attend the Grammys. Yes, you heard that right, Kanye was not kicked out as many believe, but rather left after showing off his naked wife, essentially flexing his riz for all to see, and gaining +10 aura, though not everyone agreed with the way he aura farmed, many questioning whether Bianca had agreed to doing this in the first place. To make it very clear, there is no proof or genuine allegation of Kanye forcing her to do anything, but rather speculation as of now. Well, that is until Kanye himself would come out saying some very suspect things about how he treats his wife and other women, but we'll revisit that later. After this event, it seemed Kanye was not done with his shenanigans and would get up to more hijinks on Twitter. He would make posts that seemed almost intentionally targeted to start the most outrage possible, and showing us that he truly did graduate to level 5 brain rot. His first tweet of this crash out would be "Free Puff," in reference to Puff Daddy, a nickname of the now arrested P Diddy, otherwise known as P Diddler for doing some heinous things in the parties he would host, otherwise known as freak-offs. And no, that is not a tasteless, insensitive joke, that is actually what he called them. You can look it up in many of the documentaries made on him. But after getting backlash for that, Kanye would make even more tweets, starting his worst crash out arc yet. He would double down on his P Diddy statement asking Trump to pardon him, and would give context as to why he thinks P Diddy should be freed, which would say, "Puff got me too'd, so did I, free Puff. Did Puff get me too'd because of the fighting or because of the money? I never seen a broke get me too'd." Which seems to be implying that he thinks the P Diddy allegations are false and are made to steal his money. He would also demand that Kendrick Lamar screams "Free Puff" at the Super Bowl, or else he's a hypocrite. Kendrick Lamar needs to scream "Free Puff" from the Super Bowl stage, and we all know why, and I'm going to respectfully leave it light just like that. But that's the hypocrisy, one in jail and the other is at the Super Bowl, which seems to be implying that Kendrick and P Diddy are the same, which is a very interesting accusation. But that basically ends the P Diddy arc, and we transition into the Grammys or relationship arc of his tweeting. He would next confirm that he indeed was trying to flex his wife's yams on the haters. Yay, who's the top 5 baddest bitches of all time? My wife, my wife, my wife, my wife, my wife. My wife demoralizes. Going so far to even say that his ops become depressed because of how attractive his wife is. Like they see her and they immediately start listening to Lucid Dreams and reminiscing where it all went wrong. Though personally, after seeing the Grammys incident, I have to say that she's only a level 2.5 yacht, maybe level 3 max, but that's pushing it. No one is crying over the Grammys incident and jealousy, that's for sure. Kanye would then expand more upon why his wife was naked at the Grammys, which is very interesting. I'm sure we're all curious as to know why he did that. And he would say, "I have dominion over my wife. This ain't no woke feminist She's with a billionaire. Why would she listen to any of you dumb-ass broke people? Say the red carpet look was her decision. Yes, I don't make her do nothing. She doesn't want to, but she definitely wouldn't be able to do it without my approval, you stupid ass woke pawns. I have no respect or empathy for anyone living because no one living can with me, but I do love some people and I give them favor." This seems to indicate that she willingly went there full moon, but if he said no, then she wouldn't have done it, which is reasonable to me if he left out the billionaire part. It was just completely unnecessary and somewhat glazing of himself. But of course, Kanye would go on to say something even more unhinged that would put him in the completely unforgivable tier and make all Kanye fans finally stop coping and drop him. He would say, "Fuck Lego Star Wars for the Xbox 360. Pretty messed up. Honestly, completely unforgivable. I don't know why he would ever say this. He's shitting on all of our childhood here. And honestly, I think we need to cancel him on every single platform." Okay, a little much, but obviously that's not what I'm actually talking about here. I only included that to show how absolutely absurd and random his tweets were. It's really hard to tell what to take seriously and what not to. But next we're going to cover something that's actually very serious. Some statements that make even the most dedicated Kanye fans have to question their loyalty. The tweets are going to contain some triggering content, so be advised. To start us off, Kanye makes a post where he advocates for hitting women, which is obviously very bad, and has admitted in another tweet to having done so, along with exposing Kendrick Lamar for doing the same. And he makes a comparison between him, Kendrick, and P Diddy in this situation, saying that P Diddy's scenario was recorded, but the other two, him and Kendrick, were not, which gives more context to his previous statement where he compared Kendrick and P Diddy. He's basically saying that they're all domestic abusers. He would then go on to post this. On the left is an image of R. Kelly, and on the right is the marriage age in Massachusetts. And he would post this attempting to defend R. Kelly's conviction, which we all know because it's very infamous. Pretty substantial and can't be rushed off by Kanye fans, unlike some of his other past statements. He's defending people who have done really bad things and admits that he himself has done very awful things. These tweets in particular are causing massive unrest in the r/Kanye subreddit, as people are beginning to realize that it's over for Kanye now. There's really no way to come back from such statements. One Redditor even points out that he has 2 daughters, yet he's out here saying stuff like this. Others are starting to say that Kanye has fallen and it's hard to separate the artist from the art anymore. But of course, this wouldn't be the end of Kanye's schizophrenic mental break. We haven't even talked about Kanye's raging anti-Semitism, which seems to be a common theme as of recent. In this tweet, he would call himself Adolf Hitler. Yeah, you read that correctly. In another post, he would say that anti-Semitism isn't real and that Jewish people made it up for sympathy. Really ironic considering the fact that he just hates Jewish people, but he would then compliment an Austrian painter on his fresh fits. At the very least, Kanye is very unique in his support of a specific Austrian painter. But relating to fits and attire, he would drop new merch. You wouldn't be able to guess what it is. So he says he wanted to drop this t-shirt for years and that it's his greatest performance piece art thus far. Performance piece? Maybe. Racist? Definitely. And it's currently purchasable on Yeezys.com. Very interesting choice. He would also call out Elon Musk for his salute at Trump's inauguration, saying, "Elon stole my swag at the inauguration. Yo, my guy, get your own third rail." I genuinely don't know what he's trying to say with third rail, but he would say this among a ton of other remarks, which essentially just reiterated his hatred for Jewish people. And so far, none of it would get him banned. Not a single thing I showed you here is why he got banned. Kind of gives you an idea of the management behind the platform of Twitter. But what actually got Kanye banned was him posting 18+ material. Yep, he decided to post his wanking material for everyone to see. And obviously Elon Musk does not want the app to be known as a porn app and promptly banned him. But don't worry guys, it was all just a social experiment apparently, or at least that's what Kanye wants you to believe. As one of his last tweets before being banned, I won. I tweeted pretty much everything I felt for about 12 hours and I still have my Twitter, and most importantly my billions. Thank you everyone for participating in this social experiment. And then he would give a bunch of thank yous, special thank you to Elon Musk, and he would also proclaim his love for plus-sized women. But that was essentially all there was to the Kanye crash out. Even those addicted to the copium seem to be coming off their high and seeing Kanye for what he truly is, a schizo weirdo. Though honestly, if Kanye dropped another banger, I can almost guarantee you that all these people would be switching back up immediately. It's weird what music does to people. They can praise the most vile people if they make bangers. But what do y'all think? Can Kanye make a comeback after this crash out? Is Kanye cooked forever? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you all in the next one.